Thank you very much. We are going to give the floor to Mr. Ehsan Hossein Zadeh, please.
Thank you, Jolie. Thank you, Madam President. And you hear me, right?
Thank you.
You hear me well? Yeah. So thank you, everyone, for attending this event. My topic will be discrimination against Azerbaijanis in Iran with regards to Article 25 of International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. Participation of citizens in the process of decision-making in public affairs of the society is a fundamental principle of democracies, meaning that all citizens of a society shall have the right to be part of the decision-making process in a small or a big scale of their society. The principle rooted in Article 25 of International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. This article stipulates that every citizen shall have the right and the opportunity, one, to take part in conduct of public affairs directly or through freely chosen representatives, to vote and to be elected at genuine periodic elections which shall be universal and equal suffrage and shall be held by a secret ballot guaranteeing the free expression of the will of the electors. And the last one, and to have the access on general terms of equality to public service in his country, his or her country. In terms of taking part in conduct of public affairs, Azerbaijanis are deprived from exercising their rights by various obstacles that systematically imposed on them by Iranian authorities. The most important legal mean which is instrumentalized by Iranian authority is the concept of guardian council and power given to this council to evaluate and reject or accept the candidacy dossier of candidates nominated for presidential, parliament, or a city council's election. This power gives the council the right to eliminate the potential representative of people in an arbitrary and discriminatory manner. This power was given to the Guardian Council by an out-of-law interpretation of Article 99 of Iranian Constitution by Supreme Leader of Iran following Article 3 and 28 of Election Code of Islamic Parliament. During the recent 30 years, the Guardian Council has been rejecting the candidacy of many persons who wanted to be nominated and elected as president, either a president or parliament member or city council member. Just as an example, according to the Ministry of Interior Affairs of Iran, from 1,325 candidates for the 12th election of Islamic Parliament in East Azerbaijan province, only 446 candidates, equal to 33% of candidates, could get approval of the Guardian Council, and the rest of the candidates got rejected. In another example, in the West Azerbaijan province, from 766 candidates for the 12th election of Islamic Parliament in this province, only 234 persons, equal to only 30% of candidates, could get approval of the Guardian Council, and 70% got rejected. Among these rejected persons and candidates, we can see mostly people with different political views other than government, persons who believed in democracy and human rights, people belonging to minority groups such as LGBTQI community, atheists, reformists, leftists, and etc. But in Azerbaijan, in addition to the mentioned unjust interference of the Guardian Council, Azerbaijanis who wanted to emphasize on their culture and ethnicity by having a school at their own mother language, Azerbaijanis human rights activists who defend Azerbaijani prisoners, candidates who have protested the economic and cultural discrimination of the government imposed on marginalized provinces like Erdebil, Zanjan, West and East Azerbaijan have been systematically eliminated from the election. On the second topic, Azerbaijanis do not have the same equal access to the public service positions as the Persian people residing in the center of Iran. According to Article 25 of the UN Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, criteria and processes for appointment, promotion, suspension and dismissal of a public servant must be objective, reasonable, and based on merit. This also means that that person holding public service position shall be free from political interference and pressure. The process of appointment, suspension, and dismissal of a public servant is very politically affected in Iran. Persons who have democratic and secular beliefs cannot serve as public servants, as there is a strict and unjust process of filtering of candidates that is conducted by Intelligence Ministry and Intelligence Service of Iran. This process in Azerbaijan is even more strict, and Azerbaijanis, due to their language and ethnicity, are under double discrimination. Azerbaijanis who want to have schooling at their own language and have manifested their disagreement towards government policies with regards to the ethnic are systematically eliminated from the recruitment process in some cases. This can even lead to an unjust dismissal only due to their ethnicity, culturally different, and democratic beliefs. The Islamic Republic misuses the fact that Supreme Leader and President of Iran, the current President, Mr. Pezeshkian, are from Azerbaijan region. But in fact, this is only a pretext to hide the real and profound discriminatory process that impacted the Azerbaijanis and other ethnic minorities, which are systematically eliminated from the decision-making process by the Guardian Council and the Intelligence Ministry from the elections and public service position. As the judiciary of Iran is not independent and very political, by the collaboration between Intelligence Ministry and Judiciary and the Guardian Council, this unjust process is usually justified under the Islamic Penal Code, Criminal Code, and defamatory accusations towards the eliminated candidates, like action against national security or belonging to separatist movement and so on. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ehsan Hossein Zadeh.